Well, hi there. Welcome into Motorsports Monday. We're going to continue our career through NASCAR Thunder 2004 tonight. Such heartbreak last week. We had at least once where we almost... No. Yeah, we were a corner away from winning at New Hampshire off of pit strategy last week. So it was a little heartbreaking last week. We've had a few races like that now. So hopefully... we can continue running well. We've got some really good equipment coming up in the pipeline here soon. We've got 6 races left on a new chassis, a new body, and a new engine. Which, if I did my math right, that means we'll have those available for the penultimate race of the season, which I believe on this schedule is Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix back then. So we don't need anything there, and we're good on sponsors. To remind everyone what has happened thus far this season, we've had some wild winners this season. Drivers that I wasn't really expecting in this game. They don't win a lot in this game. And it started off right in the beginning. Matt Kenseth won the shootout. Sterling Marlin won the Daytona 500. Mark Martin won at Rockingham. Junior won back-to-back at Vegas and Atlanta. Ricky Rudd won at Darlington. Kurt Busch won at Bristol. Ryan Newman won at Texas. Rusty Wallace picked up the win at Talladega. Tony Stewart won back-to-back at Martinsville in California. Newman won again at Richmond. McMurray won the Open. Bobby Labonte won the 600. Dale Jarrett won his first of, I think he's got 2 wins so far this season, at Dover. Newman won again at Pocono. Junior again at Michigan. Newman again at Infineon. Jeff Burton won at Daytona. Dale Jr. won again at Chicago. Matt Kenseth won his first points race of the year at New Hampshire. Ricky Rudd won again at Pocono. Tony Stewart won his home race at Indy, then backed it up at Watkins Glen. Ryan Newman won again at Michigan. Ward Burton won at Bristol. Tony Stewart won again at Darlington. Junior won at Richmond. Newman won again at New Hampshire. That was the race we came oh so close. We blocked Tony Stewart into turn 3 on the final lap, and then Newman just zipped by on the inside out of nowhere. And then Tony won at Dover. Talladega's up next. Tony Stewart leads the points by 147 over Ryan Newman currently. Newman actually had the points lead a couple races ago and then lost it back to Tony. So, the equipment's not the greatest right now. We're not expecting to run super great at the moment until that new stuff gets built here. What was it, 6 races from now? So, we've got a few races left on the shitty equipment, but eventually we're going to have some good stuff here right before the end of the season. Hey, Landon. I am bored, but now I'm not bored. Well, that's good. I'm glad I can make your night a little more entertaining here. We've had some decent runs on the plate track, so I'm hoping we can do decent in this race, even with terrible equipment. Not a great qualifying lap. You want crash? The goal here is to do as good as we can. The goal here is to make Garth Allen a Winston Cup champion eventually. the quicker Garth Allen becomes a champion in NASCAR Thunder 2004, the quicker he begins his ascension through, what is it, Chase for the Cup 2005? And I think everybody, including me, is really looking forward to that. So there's a stream tomorrow and Thursday on the... No. The stream on Wednesdays is always on RNN. It's the Heat 5 stream. Thursday is SpongeBob. But, this week and only this week, there will not be a Heat 5 stream tomorrow on RNN. Something came up and I can't do the stream tomorrow, unfortunately. But, that means... we're going to do a 4-hour stream to make up for it next week on Heat 5.
The EA Sports 500, live on MRN from the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Racing doesn't get any more exciting than this, Barney.
Let me sum it up for you all. 2.6 miles, 4 lanes, 190 miles an hour. Just doesn't get much better. Let's just hope these guys can stay out of the big one.
Ken Schrader really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Ward Burton didn't have much of a race last week after coming off his win.
What a slap in the face that must be. One week you're king, the next week is like a bad dream. That's the way it goes sometimes in NASCAR Winston Cup racing.
The Hills Brothers coffee car is having some trouble in the points this year.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
I'm impressed that they referenced Ward's win. Hey, Diecast. Yeah, in case you popped in too late, Diecast, there will not be a Heat 5 stream on RNN tomorrow. I had something come up and I can't do it. But that means next week's Heat 5 stream on RNN will be 4 hours to make up for it. Woo, the Nilla Wafers car! I love that. I had a diecast of that at one time and I had to sell it. That's one of my favorite Michael Waltrip schemes, is the Napa Nilla Wafers car.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
Tony Stewart.
Got all Boofle back here. Man, it's going to make his triumphant return at Darlington in a couple days. Is that on? It's on Friday, isn't it? And then, did everybody see Trevor Bayne is going to be in the truck race too? In the 40 for Nice? That kind of came out of nowhere. We can't even keep up with these guys in the draft. Well, this is going to be a long 18 laps. I will not be on the Thursday stream because I will be in a hotel room and I don't trust the internet there. Why don't you trust the internet or hotel internet? I'm assuming you're worried like your info will get stolen. I use hotel internet all the time when I travel. I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I've never, like, knock on wood, I've never had my info or anything stolen using hotel internet. Keep your foot in it. Yeah, so, yeah, pace, Yeah, this car doesn't have any pace. We needed a little bit more pace to just keep in the draft. Since we couldn't keep in the draft, we're just going to basically run 18 qualifying laps is what it's looking like here. Although, we might be able to run a tire strategy for shorter pit stops that might get us back into this. Not 100% sure. And a diecast today, 124 scale autographed. Who was it? Can't just say 124th and autographed. I'm curious if I can just take fuel only and I won't ever have to take tires in this race. I know that the normal strategy in one of these races is to like take 2 tires per pit stop. Like take rights on the first stop and lefts on the second stop. I'm wondering if I can make it through this whole race without taking tires. Or maybe just taking 2 tires on one stop and not taking tires on the other stop. Hey, Robert.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job. Gas tank is at half.
So here's the dilemma. We're going to be like a lap short of doing this in one stop. Huh. Crew chief, what are we doing here? Are we going to try and stretch this on one stop?
53.96. That was a great lap, buddy.
Moffitt's 2019 Phoenix? Was that made? Wait, 2019 Phoenix? I thought Friesen won at Phoenix in 2019. Right sides, 5 loose. Oof. 2 cans of fuel. Pick up the pace. You want me to drive that car? No, that's the crew chief that says that. That's one of Diecast's lines.
Take a look at the fuel gauge.
Alright, crew chief, what lap are we pitting on? We're starting lap 6 now.
54.40. Keep it up, great lap.
Are we gonna try and do this in a one stop? I don't think we can stretch the fuel that much. We're in the window for 2 stops now, though. This time by. Are you sure we need right sides? Because we haven't really used up the tires yet. I'm gonna call the audible and say no tires here. Come on, guys! I know they say slow and steady wins the race, but you don't have to go as slow as possible. What is this guy doing? We're just gonna look down in the grill, because I don't have any tires to change. I gotta make it look like I'm doing something. Hey, that actually caught us back up to the pack. We got ahead of a few people.
Number 25 is outside. 84.58.
Ooh, hello.
Okay, we're good.
We're getting back up to speed quicker than these guys.
The 38 car is inside. Clear.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
The 19 car is outside.
Oh, Jack, hello.
One is inside.
You know, another no-tire stop, if we're able to decently keep track position here, another no-tire stop could actually... Oh, we got a spinner! We got a spinner! Boofle! Oh, my. Y'all are really slow right now. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Try not to hold him up either.
Number 40.
I don't think we're in the fuel window at this point, though. I think we're still going to need another stop. Although, I don't know. The caution might push us into the window. I don't know. Stick with the biff. Yeah, Truck Series in 2018 was awesome. ARCA in 2018 was awesome, too. That was the first year I covered ARCA on RNN. That was really the first year I probably paid attention to ARCA, if we're being honest. And I've learned everything since then. So as they run, Stewart leads Newman by 165. So we've still got one more stop to make. 8 laps to go and we're in P24. Again, if we can somewhat hold track position here, not lose too much time, especially on the cars in front of us, we might be looking at a pretty decent finish here.
Number 40 up high.
We're just so slow, though. We cannot keep a draft.
You're clear.
If you let him by, he's gonna make things tough on him. Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Number 31 is up high. We draw back a spot. Let's push it. Okay, we're clear.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with it.
58, 47.
Anybody remember the BS Jack pulled in the last episode?
Got one outside. Everything okay with the car? Clear.
I'm hoping a little bit of draft will help our fuel situation, too.
Back there.
Okay, we're clear.
Your left front tire's a little worn.
Honestly, if the front tires are just now going yellow, we can probably finish this race on this set of tires. I have confidence in that. And we are in the window now.
53, 1.
Crew Chief, when are we pitting?
Just keep working that line. Keep digging. Still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader. Be careful. Fuel's getting low.
Off high.
Oh, Kenny. That side draft's not a thing.
We're down a spot. Keep digging. You're clear.
There's some leaders coming in.
We got both the Everingham cars back here with us. Of course, our drafting partner is gonna bail off.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
Number 9, it's up high. 53-20.
Attaboy. Keep it smooth.
I'm thinking this lap.
Just 5 to go.
Well, I think it has to be this lap. I don't know that we could make it another lap.
Number 29 is exiting pit row ahead. Be careful. Car by. Someone got by you. Let's go after it. Clear all around.
Trying to mentally do the math in my head about how much a full tank is. I don't know. I don't know if a half a tank will, yeah, I don't know if a half a tank will get us to the end. Oh! I was a little worried by that. Okay, yeah, let's go 1 can. I think that ought to do it. I think 1 can will get us to the end from here. Come on, dude! Such a lazy, lethargic. You gotta go!
The leaders are bit.
82-81.
Oh. I think we're going to end up with a top 15 here. We just came out in front of Gordon and Stewart. How do we manage that?
Number 24 is gaining on you.
We don't want him getting beside us.
On that left.
This... We're not in, like, the battle for the lead right now, are we? Because there's a couple cars on track in front of us. Oh, somebody else just went around.
Going inside.
Oh! Holy shit! We just had a legit Days of Thunder moment. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I don't think we're gonna get these guys. I think this is gonna end the race right here. Come on, get every spot we can. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 7, P7, P7. First career top 10. Let's go. In the race, in the race. Come on. Come on, in the race. Tony got jacked up. I think this is going to end it. I don't think it's going to make us go back green. If we do, it's only going to be for like a lap. Please be the end. Come on, come on. Yes! P7, bitch! Woo! First career top 10. 6th, even better! P6! Let's go!
Not very many caution laps in
Oh, that's right. We did finish P2 at New Hampshire. Never mind. Okay, second career top 10.
The drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number.
Yeah!
The Hills Brothers coffee car ended up in the
Thank God for cautions at Talladega. It put us up to 346,000. Holy shit. You know, I think we can actually spend some of that money now. I think that's enough that we'll have money left by the time our good stuff comes in. So what can we do here? Let's get a tire mounting machine in 9 races. Oh, I can only do one thing at a time in that screen. Okay. I guess I should have gone for 6 races then. I was going to do the engine thing too. Now get a raise. Yeah, there you go. Garth is the best driver in this series. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Average finish? That's a good question. It's probably gone up recently. 1 top 5, 2 top 10s, average start 41.5, average finish 36.4. Not bad. We still have a worse average finish than Stanton Barrett. Best finish second, laps led 22. Top speed is only 198.647. Okay, so Matt Kenseth won that race. Tony now leads by 46 over... Oh, that's right. Tony was in that last wreck. This championship's not over yet. I didn't even pay attention to where we were going in this race. Kansas. It's better than Richard Petty. Okay. I don't know about that. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't know that that's the case. I'm not even really sure why I'm qualifying at this point. You and Diecast get a raise? Okay. Ooh, mama. We're gonna get the wall. Yep.
Man, you got a lot of work to do in this race.
Hello and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the running of the Banquet 400. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
This track is a 1.5-mile trioval like Chicagoland and Las Vegas. Most of these
Hey, wrestling.
drivers are still learning things about this track. We should see quite a show.
Stanton Barrett has been struggling in his qualifying runs this year.
Yeah, that can really be a huge letdown for your self-confidence.
Well, it was good till I got in the wall. Why is Stanton Barrett starting 27?
Seems that nothing ever goes your way in qualifying. Makes it tougher to
You just
focus
missed
on
a crazy
the job
Talladega
on the race
wrestling.
day.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year.
I love how they
So did an
refuse to call him
admirable job
Jamie
filling in for
McMurray.
Sterling
Every
Marlin
time
in
they
second
highlight him,
place.
it's always McMurray.
Hills Brothers Coffee
Everybody
Company
else,
has
it's a
had
full
some
name,
trouble
but with
in
him, it's
qualifying
just
this year.
Let me
McMurray.
tell you how frustrating that is to a driver. Starting in the back of the pack all the time is kind of like only being able to drive at rush hour. You know where you want to be, but that car in front or beside of you is always in your way.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah, the Autobahn scheme is nice. Yeah, we ended up P6, but just overall, it was one of the craziest races I've been involved with on here.
Let's see how they'll
We never changed tires the whole race to try and gain spots. There were 2 actual wrecks. We had a legit Days of Thunder moment where I had to drive through the smoke in 3 and 4 to avoid a wreck, which is what got us into P6, because it got us up to the caution the end of the race. It was wild. Why'd he piss you off? Oh, when he ran into... Who was it that he ran into? Was it Gilliland? He ran into somebody. Yeah, that's what it was. Louisiana dive bomb. My braking points are not great.
34-54.
We've got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us.
He really has. Like, I don't think anybody in the Truck Series has worse luck than Todd Gilliland. Creed is an interesting dude. He's probably the shyest driver I've ever met.
We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
Oh. Got a bit of wheel hop there. Somebody blew up. Aw, Jack. Aw. That's too bad.
35-41.
That lap was kind of slow. Pick it up.
Oh.
That damage will slow
Trying to
you
read
down
the
a little.
chat.
Be patient.
2 cans of fuel. 0.5 loose. 4 tires. Aye, aye, crew chief. I'll be surprised if he doesn't win before the year's out. He's run really well this year. There's the spotter.
Take care of those Goodyear
I thought Landon was the spotter.
46.
20 to go.
This thing is a little slidey, and it's not even, like, the tire... Oh!
With the body work this week.
Okay, well... Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I think we're gonna get lapped too. They're half a straightaway behind me. This Scale of 1 to 10, how rare is the Ken Schrader 2005 Schwann's 164? Well, I don't have one, and I've never personally seen one, so I would think at least a little bit rare. Stop doing donuts, yeah. Yeah, we haven't won yet. I don't need to do donuts yet. Problems. Okay, so, yeah, I don't think we need to go any looser there, crew chief. But I am going to go ahead and pit. Oh, so I got an interesting diecast in the mail today. I had forgotten I had pre-ordered this. And now before I show it off, don't think it is me endorsing anything. I just think it's a cool car to add to a collection.
Nobody else decided to come in.
Stop on the sign. This could be New Hampshire 2.0 for us. I don't know about that. I think that was a little bit too early of a pit stop for that. Maybe not, though. Because I think this was only supposed to be a one-stopper, and we're only a couple laps from halfway. I think some of these guys are going to start pitting right now. So you know what? Maybe this will be New Hampshire 2.0. That may have worked out a lot better than it should have. Yeah, no? Maybe it did. Sloppy Joe Nemechek. Well, I just didn't want anyone to think because I bought that car, it meant one way or another what my political leanings meant. I honestly don't have any political leanings whatsoever. You might have just saved this team? Oh, okay. Interesting thought there, Diecast. So we're going to be roughly a lap ahead of everybody once they make their stops here. So as long as we can actually ride this fuel to the end, and there's no cautions, you know what? That might have worked out in our favor. Oh, maybe it was a Viagra car. Oh, it was the Joe Nemechek Trump Pence car, the 47 that he drove for Mike Harmon. No, Viagra I can endorse. That I don't have a problem endorsing. shut up.
Got one down left. You're clear. Thirty-five, 38.
Need cars or bid?
I'm really curious how this fuel situation is going to work out. I have a hard time believing this is going to work out that well. You don't get what?
Got one inside.
An unwanted glimpse.
All clear.
That wasn't necessarily a glimpse into my sex life. I just said I wouldn't have a problem endorsing it. That doesn't mean I use it.
Clear.
I think this is where we take the lead.
34, 47.
10 to go.
P1, baby!
All clear.
Now we just gotta save, save, save. What lap? We're not quite to halfway on fuel yet, and we restarted on lap 11. So I'm gonna say there's about four... Oh... I think we're about a lap short. And that's best case scenario, I think.
You're halfway
We
on
might be
fuel.
2 laps short.
34, 32.
We got 15 seconds to hold down here. Yeah, by my math, we're about 1 to 2 laps short here. I'm hoping maybe I can save a little bit here. I'm worried. I feel like we're gonna need a caution. I really feel like we're gonna need a caution here. This is where I really wish I could do like a half throttle kind of thing in this game, but I can't. It's either all or nothing on the throttle. Oh, it's already down to 9 seconds. I don't think we're gonna be able to hold on to this.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Pull a spin gate. Well, I gotta get close enough to the end that it'll end it under caution.
34, 27.
And I'm not 100% sure how to spin on my own in this game, to where it's not gonna throw me into the wall and kill me. And the other problem with that is, if I do loop it on my own, it's going to make me race back to the line, and they're close enough to me at this point that I don't think I could beat them to the line if I spun.
Careful. You're getting low on fuel.
33, 91.
I'm aware, crew chief.
5 to go.
I don't think we've got 5 laps of fuel in this thing. And they are coming so fast.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to
There they are! Hi, Tony!
The 20 car is looking right. 34, 97. Got one down low.
Left front tire's a little worn.
Okay, we're back in second. Clear on both sides. That bump didn't hurt us. The car's okay.
You're not gonna race clean. He ain't gonna either.
Car high. 3 wide.
Try to keep him behind you.
Stay with it. We'll get that back.
You need fuel.
Car outside.
Oh!
3.
Nope, nope, oh! I really tried.
5 seconds off the leader.
Clear on both sides.
Now Jimmy just hates me. That's all that accomplished, was making Jimmy hate me. We don't have enough fuel to make it to the end. I'm doing whatever I can.
Up high.
He's pretty much had it. You.
Oh, 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 oh!
Be patient.
Oh, we got him! Oh, no, no, no!
No car.
Go, 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 go! Sterling! Oh, no! No, no, no! Fucking Sterling Marlin!
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
The Hills Brothers coffee car finished towards the back of the field in this one.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
The 86 car will probably be exchanging words in the garage with the 48 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to race.
Did we actually gain money there? I think we did. Didn't we come in with like 230-some thousand? Tony won, Newman second. Where did we actually end up? I don't think we were last. I know Jack blew up. 42nd. What happened to Jimmy? Why did Jimmy go out on the same lap we did? I didn't actually wreck Jimmy. Huh. Oh boy, going to Lowe's next. Gained 7K, okay. For all that, and we actually gained money. That's ridiculous. So I'm assuming that opens the points lead up a little bit. 61 points. Now with 6 races remaining. This is quite the championship battle, actually.
Works his way off the corner. Here he comes to the line. Green flag is in the air. The clock has started, and his qualifying run is underway. He heads down into the turn, looking for a fast lap.
Sure, we'll just drive it down here on the apron. I had a crash like that, I'd ask UPS to sponsor me. Why?
I'm sure our sponsors don't want to see a beat up car, buddy.
Better listen up.
Do we need a better setup or a better driver?
Aha. I think we need a better crew chief. This past Daytona race on Saturday made me wish we had the 04 to 06 format. Kyle Busch actually would have missed the playoffs by 13 points to Benedetto. Wow. I didn't know that. Brown fire suit. Oh, okay. What can Brown do for you? You know, I've actually figured out a decent line around here in Texas.
Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway for tonight's NASCAR Winston Cup
I haven't gotten to
Series
test it at
race,
Atlanta
the
yet.
UAW GM Quality 500. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
A lot of these teams are based in this area, and this is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in this place, and there's always great racing to go along with it.
Tony Stewart is our NASCAR Winston Cup points leader coming into this race.
What a great feeling that must be to have the points lead. Although you have to think about the guys closing in behind you, one bad day at the track and you got to start climbing the ladder all over again.
Ken Schrader has been struggling at the speedways this season.
His crew chief assured me this morning that they have got a fast car. Let's keep an eye on him and see how it goes.
The 86 car is having some trouble in the points this year.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys...
Every
have to
race,
their
it's
names
the
there.
same
Sometimes
thing.
It's just not your season to shine.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Man, it's Tony and Newman on the front row every single race.
Let's see how they'll line up for the start. Tony Stewart.
Gen 4 was the best. There was no better period in NASCAR than the Gen 4 era up to this point. Hermie Sadler's in this game. He's in the 02 car. I don't know where he's at the moment, but he's up there. He's up there somewhere. Again!
Looks like some extra hours in the body shop this
No, no, no!
Easy now. Gonna need some
Well, so much for passing anybody in this race.
17.
Is there something wrong with your car? That lap was off your pace.
Exactamundo. Yep, you are exactly right. It's been all downhill since the COT. And the sad thing was, we all thought the COT was so bad. The COT actually, more often than not, put on better racing than what the Gen 6 car has. It's gotten even worse with the Gen 6 car. I've gone back and watched a few COT races, and they actually weren't terrible comparatively to what we have now.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
I love how IndyCar basically roasted NASCAR when they were giving their explanation on why they didn't end the Indy 500 under green. They were just like, well, we don't pull any gimmicks or anything. Does not matter what game I'm in. I literally always dirt track it off of 4 at Charlotte.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Welcome back, Diecast. Yeah, DW12 was good. I do still enjoy the product they have now for the most part, though.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Oh!
Tires a little warm. Careful now.
31-27.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Ah! Every time off of 4. Every single time.
32-11.
Your pace is falling off. Pick it up a little.
What's funny is when I'm actually hitting my marks and not getting into the wall, I actually am catching back up to the rear of the field. Spring, Texas. That race was so boring. Yeah.
32-7.
We need a little more speed. Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
Oh.
Take care of the car as best you can, buddy.
I'm just gonna have to start ignoring you guys and pay attention to what I'm doing.
left front tire's seen some action.
Hmm. Yeah, no shit. How'd you figure that out, crew chief? Did you need the stopwatch to tell you that? When we pit, 4 tires, 2 cans of fuel, 0.5 loose.
32-23.
Come on, you can do better. We got 20
Yeah,
laps
so is your
left.
mom.
Right rear tire's wearing down. Don't push your fuel too far. Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
31-93.
Yeah, well, I don't really care what they're doing. This thing's a little loose.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape.
I don't think we're going to loosen this thing up anymore, crew chief. That would not be a good idea.
Pit now or you're gonna be out of gas. A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
34-92.
That one was off the pace.
Oh, Tony! Shit, that's the leader! Oh, no, 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 no! Shit! Shit! Shit!
Several of the crews now on the wall as the cars begin to make should be scheduled pit stop. The field heading down pit road. Good chance for the teams to make changes. We'll see who can win the race within the race.
Oh, that was something else. I just heard him grunt. I've never heard that before. I heard him grunt when he hit the other guy.
NASCAR pulls off the track. Green flag is in the air. The track is clear from the earlier accident. And we are back underway.
Garth did mean to hit Tony. No, that was me looking at the chat and not paying a bit of attention to what was happening.
85-91.
Oh, Christian, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Keep him behind you if you can.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the only spot I'm making up in this race, so... You know what, Christian, you can just sit back down and stay back there. I mean, if I wasn't, like, 10 car lengths in front of the leader, hitting Tony wouldn't have been that bad of a strategy to save me to stay on the lead lap, but I was so close that that wouldn't have been a strategy. That was just my own stupidity. Stay out as long as I can. Pretty sure that we should be okay from this point. Lag.
Don't let him by.
Oh, we're back. Obviously, my internet's not... It's doing Xfinity things right now, so... Hopefully it stays on. Caution again. In turn 2? What happened up here? I don't see anything. Oh, there's debris. If I'd have got another flat tire from that... Oh, you ain't seen Big Piss yet. Wasn't that Spring Talladega when I ran over somebody's debris and cut a tire?
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with it.
Be nice if the free pass was a thing.
31-43. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Charlotte was incredibly tough, especially in the early mid-2000s, until the 2006 repave. Yeah, that's true. Oh, it was Tony. So Tony's just going to be dropping debris the rest of the race.
Pace car is off, the field bunches up, and we are back underway. Green flag is in the air on this restart, and the field races its way now.
Well, yeah, I'm staying out. I'm not coming in anymore even if you tell me to, crew chief. We can make it to the end. I ain't pitting again unless I have to.
43 car is looking to pass.
Casey Kane took over and dominated Charlotte, yeah.
Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are headed in.
Oh, they're pitting.
You let him by, he's gonna make
Somebody's
it
pitting.
so far. Still beside you.
Christian!
Keep your time.
Got me arrow loose over here, douchebag.
43.
Hey!
On you. Great. Now you got
Oh, you sack of shit.
27. You're clear. Just 5 to go.
I have been pushing it as hard as I can to get back to him. And we're going to run out of laps.
31:30.
Run some more like that one. 2 to go.
Alright, I owe him one. He better watch out.
32:11. Hey, at least we finished.
That's pretty ugly.
Crew chief just laughed at me. Did you hear that? Huh! That was pretty ugly.
Wave as much as usual.
Yeah, you're right, but that just makes for a better race, in my opinion. It really
An
makes the better
accurate
drivers stand
depiction
out
of
that
Christian
much more.
Fittipaldi's
Good
real-life
Hills Brothers
NASCAR
car
career.
would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
All the guys on that team work so hard, it's a shame they...
Travis Quapple rages and throws a tantrum at Walmart. At least you finished. Well, that's true. That's an improvement over the last race. We lost money in that race. Oh. We unlocked a new paint scheme, apparently. Isn't that the paint scheme we used last year? Oh boy, Martinsville. Who won that race? Jeff Gordon. Tony now leads by 67 with 5 races remaining. How many races do we have left on this stuff? 3 on the chassis, 3 all the way across. So what race would that be? Martinsville, Atlanta, Phoenix, Rockingham. Okay, so we'll have them available for Rockingham and Homestead to end the season. So we just got to suffer through with the shitty equipment for another 3 races. The worst NASCAR race in any series. ARCA Talladega 2020.
You can't win a race if there's no car to finish with.
Shut up, crew chief.
All eyes are on him as he heads around this race course, trying to put that car up into the front row. He needs to have a good run here.
Well, so much for qualifying.
Sure like to make the race interesting, don't you?
Yes, I do. Oh, you're eating ice cream, huh?
Hello, everyone. everyone. We're glad you could join us at the historic Martinsville Speedway for today's Subway 500 on MRN. And Barney, this is one of those tracks where the term Rubbins Racing says it all.
Joe, I don't think there'll be a single car here at the end that doesn't have some damage, although oftentimes a guy who can manage to stay out of trouble all race long might get a ticket to victory lane for his effort. We'll see if that holds true when this one is all over.
Joe Nemechek really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Casey Mears is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
The 86 car has been building his reputation as a rough driver out there on the track.
Oh, have I now?
NASCAR has been known to park guys who can't behave themselves.
Good, let him park me.
I don't think we have that type of situation here, but everyone would be better off by just getting back to
Maybe they should park you, Barney.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart on the front row.
And here's the starting lineup.
2008 Dover Spring Race. There were 5 cars in the lead lap. Kyle Busch led basically the whole race. Garth Gregson in the 86 car. Oh no. Landon's not going to like that one. Oh, Stanton. Oh, sorry, Jeremy.
That's how you want to race. You all seem the same.
Clear.
Settle down.
Jimmy.
3 wide. Hold that line. All clear, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to the end of this race.
21, 35.
Keep digging. We still need to pick up about 8 seconds off the leader.
Off high. Got one down low.
Jimmy.
Your rear view mirror. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
You're clear.
Oh, Jack. Jack. Oh, no.
Be patient.
Every time it's Jack Sprague. Every time.
Caution is out. Trouble on the racetrack has put us under this yellow flag condition. The field races back to the line.
This is the kind of finish the fans love to see.
Yeah, these NASCAR
Riley
pickup
Herbst,
races
yeah.
can be hundreds of laps, yet when all is...
Okay, on to Atlanta. We now have 2 races left until we have our good equipment. Oh, we need new sponsors. Apparently we pissed off, who was back here? Windcraft? Oh. Those are better sponsors. That might be better. Average start 30th, qualified 25th, average start 25th. Well, we're not going to be able to get any of those bonuses. So, let's just sign Food Lion because that's the most income per race. Welcome to the team, Food Lion. And we are still good with Hills Brothers everywhere else. Going from one of the NASCAR greats to the NASCAR worst with Herps. Has the car control of Riley. Oh. Why you gotta be like that? It doesn't help that I have to be on a controller for this game. I'm not this bad when I'm on a wheel and pedals. And the physics in this game are a little wonky. Fun fact, my dad used to work at Western Auto. Oh, yeah? Does Western Auto still exist? There's a big Western Auto sign in downtown Kansas City. But I don't know if that's just, like, never been taken down.
Coming to the line, the green flag wave. The clock started and his qualifying run has begun. All eyes are on him as he races down the corners. He needs a good lap here to get a good starting position for the race.
Okay.
Here's the important qualifying lap. This is the last one. This is when it has to happen. He makes his way around the track. If he wants to start up front, this has to be the fast lap. It's the final lap of qualifying. We got a provisional we can use. We'll be okay.
How many provisionals do we have, exactly?
We're live from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia for today's running of the Georgia 500. This place has it all. They even have a 9-story office and condominium complex right here at the track. And there is always great racing to go along with the amenities. Isn't that right?
There sure have been some incredible finishes
True
here
dat.
at Atlanta. In the March race of 2001, Kevin Harvick beat Jeff Gordon to the checkered by mere inches to win his first NASCAR Winston Cup race. Given the circumstances and the emotion of that victory, that is one that people will talk about for decades to come.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush racing team.
That it was. With 3 wins and 10 top 10 finishes, he really showed that he is one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
Casey Mears hasn't run well in his qualifying attempts at the speedways this year.
And boy, does
Western
that drive you
Auto
crazy
was
as a
bought by
driver.
Advance
But
Auto
hey,
Parts.
Anybody can win when they start in the
Fun
front,
fact.
right? Well, okay, maybe that's where he would rather be, but he can get up there. It just takes some patience.
The 86 car hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it really doesn't show in the points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Speaking of my car control, that reminds me. I had forgotten. Christian owes me a race on iRacing. Should I stream that?
Now, let's take a look at the starting lineup. In the
Ooh, the Honey Nut Cheerios scheme. Epic guitar. Ooh, Oh, everybody's checking up. Hello, goodbye.
Be careful, man. Starting to tick this guy off. Just remember.
Well, that didn't last long.
Still there.
Yeet.
Still beside you. The 43 car is trying a lot. Number 27.
I've tried to get him to race against me on NASCAR Heat, but I don't think you want to know what his opinion on NASCAR Heat is.
You're clear.
But he said he would race me on iRacing. We've just never figured out when or what we would do.
Leaders put about 5 seconds on you.
Got one outside.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough for you.
They're all around. Number 43.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sit the fuck back down, Christian.
Behind you, man.
Basically what Robert just said. Oh.
43 car down low. Number 43 just made some contact.
Make sure you stay away from him for a while, buddy. He's ticked off something fierce.
33, 94. The 43 car is attempting a box.
Did he just get into the wall too?
Wow, you're fast. That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. That was a great lap, buddy.
Lassard wins a truck race with KBM. We need Lassard to cuss Kyle. Yeah. In French. Nice. That would be interesting. Yeah, he really did. Well, Kyle did deserve it, but at the same time, if you were another owner, would you want anything to do with Todd after that?
How's the car feel?
Do I think it was well deserved? Yes. If I was another owner, would I want him after that? No.
30.
Your pace is falling off. Pick it up a little. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
But he stood up to his boss. If you were his boss and you saw him be that insubordinate to his former boss, it would be in the back of your mind that he's going to try to do something like that with you.
32, 27.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. We lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back.
You're right, he should have. Hell, he should have had one this week if it wasn't for Sheldon Creed.
Your right rear tire's wearing down. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that.
Tires are wearing out a little bit. Oh yeah, he way underachieved in that 4 truck.
33, 37.
Try working another line.
I'm really curious though if everybody's expectations, including Kyle, if all of our expectations aren't too high for those KBM trucks. Because we've talked about this before, how outside of a few select drivers, Christopher Bell, Eric Jones, William Byron, Christian Eckes, Bubba Wallace won a few races. Outside of a select few drivers, those KBM trucks never really have been anything special. And that may be certain drivers, but I mean, you look at Gilliland now is actually doing better week in and week out than he was in the 4 truck. Burton is winning races and being extremely competitive in Xfinity. So I'm almost wondering if the KBM trucks just aren't as good as everybody seems to think they are. It's just the select few drivers have made them look good.
32, 93.
Work a little harder.
As what it once was or what it ever was. Okay, you read my last 2 comments. Well, they're far enough up that I have to scroll, and I can't spare the hand to scroll at the moment. So if you type them in again, I'll read them. Almirola won 4 races at KBM. Did he? I don't remember Almirola ever being a KBM.
33, 99.
You're a little off the pace.
Clear. The 12 car was down low. Got a car leaving pit road ahead. Clear on both sides.
You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
The 88 car is inside. Okay, we're clear. 33, 76.
We need a little more speed. We're halfway home.
Top 10.
Tapped it.
You're clear.
pretty set on that minus .5 on the wedge, even though we're stupid loose right now.
Several cars now pull off the racetrack and begin the long journey down pit road. All the crews up on the ready to make
I'm thinking we need it a smidge tighter.
to see who will get off pit road first.
Okay. Yeah, Billy Blue makes sense.
Change right side tires. 1 can of racing fuel going in. The crew will now swing over to the left side. This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel. Now that was the call here. Now he's got to make up that time out on the racetrack.
Left up high. Careful. Number 40. It's up high.
Oh!
They're all around.
We almost pulled a LePage. Think Christian will win at Vegas? I could see that. Honestly, I don't see any reason why Christian can't win every race for the rest of the season.
Car is outside.
Obviously, the odds that he's going to win every one of them
22 is still
is
there.
astronomical, but I don't see any reason why he couldn't win at least one of them.
65, 96. You're clear.
Why am I the only car a lap down and way a lap down?
23 is down low.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
All clear, buddy. The 22 car up high.
Oh, Ward!
If he pays you back for that.
Go easy on the car.
Pato Award.
They're all around.
Eckes has had no luck this year. Should have won Pocono and Texas.
35.
Oh! Hey-oh! Sorry, Joe!
Worn tires won't help us. Be careful.
That only made Joe a minus 40. Well, let's finish it off then. Not like we were going to do anything in this race anyway. That actually gained us at least one spot because I see fire on the track. Oh, it was Joe.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. You're clear.
Best place for him is in your rear.
David?
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
Oh, hi, Christian.
43
Oh!
is outside.
Hey, look out!
Hey, look out!
43 car is still there.
Sure, let's just spin it across the line. Christian didn't need his front bumper. Brett Bodine flipped. Oh, shit, he did! Remember Drunk Garth? I do. I've met Drunk Garth personally. No, I said Pato Award. Like the IndyCar driver, Pato Award.
Looking down pit road, 1 car hits the pit lane and begins to make his journey down the stall. The crew guys at the ready, jumping up on the wall, ready to service this car as pit stops begin here in this event.
Oh, I know. I'm the master of ruining jokes. Oh, I'd be surprised if Ekus wasn't in Xfinity by 2022. Welcome back, Landon. Oh, Brett Bodine is on my lap now. So that's a possible another spot. If I can hold him off. Oh! 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 It's like that, huh? It's like that, huh?
They're on both sides.
Oh! Oh, Brett. Oh, Brett. Oh, I think KBM's definitely overrated. Somewhere out on the racetrack. Oh, so is that code for it's a phantom debris caution to give Garth a chance to catch up and wreck Brett Bodine? That's what it sounds like to me. That's what I'm going to interpret it as.
Keep it up, great lap.
You're fine, Wrestling. Some of them are good jokes. No, Brett Bodine diecast. What is this camera angle? Sure, let's fix more damage. Why not? What do we got to lose? We'll have fresh tires, and that might give us an opportunity to get inside Brett in turn one. And not that kind of inside.
And now pit stop securing out on the track. One car peels off the track and heads down pit road all by himself. And he begins that long journey down to his pit.
Well, there are 5 people watching.
Quite sure this is an
Well, welcome to whoever else is here. If you feel free to say hi in the chat.
car.
Can't just stick an average driver in a KBM truck and expect to win. That is true. And they've stuck a lot of average drivers in there, and we see what has happened. Well, I know you're here, Landon. Alright. As long as this car's got the oomph to do it, Brett Bodine's about to get paid back. And this car does not have the oomph to do it.
85, 87.
Even with fresh tires, this thing is a hunk of shit. Gilliland, Burton, and Gregson are examples of that. Well, at least we got one spot from Joe Nemechek.
34, 46.
Yeah, exactly.
And now the leader takes the white flag. Just one more circuit around this racetrack. That'll be the end of this NASCAR Winston Cup Series event.
32, 34.
Awesome lap. 2 to go.
Awesome lap. Too little, too late now. We're actually catching the rear of the field, too. That's the sad thing. I still owe one to Christian up here, too. Don't think I haven't forgotten that.
We finished in the back.
There'll be other days.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Yeah,
Well, we didn't quite
guarantee
get to
there's at
him.
least 35
I put myself in the wall. Who's won these last couple races? Marlin won at Martinsville. Junior won at Atlanta. Why has Sterling Marlin won so much this year? Is that 2 or 3 wins for him? Because he won the Daytona 500, I know that. Yeah, that's 2 wins. That's so weird. All these random winners that don't usually win in this game. 18 points with 3 races left. What is happening with this points battle? And we need sponsors. Ooh. Kodak, average finish 25th, average start 30th, ranked 25th in earnings. TheGlen.com, average finish 30th. Food City, finishing 30th. Wait, the Kodak is a primary, isn't it? That would make the entire car the Kodak car, wouldn't it? I feel like that's actually going to cripple us on money, because that's going to be $90,000. That's going to be our only sponsor. It's going to get rid of every other sponsor. Oh yeah, I saw Hamlin was in the 54 this week. I'm thinking Food City. The bonus is actually obtainable, and the money is not terrible. No, we can't take Kodak, because that's literally going to cripple us monetarily, because it's literally, that's $90,000 per race, and that's the only sponsor income we're going to have. So we're not going to have the $21,000 here from Food Lion. We're not going to have any money from an associate or a team or a driver sponsor. Well, hang on, though. Because we've got 17 here, 21 there, 14, 21, 10. So it'd be about 31, 17, 14 here would be 34. $55. Oh, no, you know what? Actually, that would be more money than all of them combined. So, yeah, we're going with Kodak. Okay, we're now the 4 car. We are now driving for Morgan McClure, apparently. For at least 18 races. Yeah, because that locks out all the other sponsors. We still have the same shitty equipment, though. That's the funny part. We don't know that, but it seems like he dominates every single Xfinity race at Darlington. Oh, we're not in a Ford anymore. I forgot this is a Pontiac. Oh, and I can't take the cheater lane anymore either. Oh my! Yeah, Phoenix made a good decision getting rid of all that grass.
That's definitely not what I expected to see.
Really? And what were you expecting to see, crew chief? What have you been paying attention to all season that made you think we were going to qualify any better than 43rd?
Joe Moore and Barney Hall from the beautiful Arizona desert at the 1 Mile Phoenix International Raceway for today's Checker Auto Parts 500K. What sets this track apart?
Boy, it's beautiful here, right at the base of the Australia Mountains. And
Ooh,
this is
Jason
quite an
Keller.
interesting racetrack. First, it's known as the world's fastest 1 mile oval. Add to that the fact that each corner is slightly different, and it all adds up to some great racing.
Jack Sprague hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
The Kodak Max Film Pontiac will be sporting some new sponsors in this one.
Yeah, it's important to produce good results for your sponsors, especially when they're new. They want to see that they made a good investment.
No, we're just sporting some new sponsors. Not a new team altogether. Just some new sponsors. I'll be something. There you go. I think you'd make a great PR guy wrestling. Newman and Rusty on the front row. We got the Penske boys up front for this one.
And here's the starting lineup for the race.
Oh! Well, we've already got a lot of damage. But this is the last race with all this equipment. All the rest of it's going to be ready for the next race at Rockingham. So we can abuse the shit out of this car in this race.
All clear, buddy. The 21 car is attempting a box.
Oh, sorry, Ricky. Oh, sorry, Kyle. Oh, it's going to be worse. Oh!
That pass was for position. Nice job.
Oh, does he now?
Number 21 is down low.
Oh, Kyle!
Ease up a little. Clear all around.
Oh, no, 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 no! That was way more violent of a hit than it should have been. I didn't even hit the wall that hard. Well, this is great. We're having a great first outing for Morgan McClure right now.
34, 88.
How's the car setup feel? Our time's a little off.
Well, I mean, the 4 and the 11 did win the 2 of the doubleheader when we came back from COVID, so they would be the logical picks. Why is Germain Racing shutting down?
One car peels off the bank onto pit road. We're not quite sure yet if this
Is Geico leaving?
or an unscheduled stop as he makes his way painfully slow down the pit lane. Pit road speed on his way to the pit stall.
On his way to the pit stall. That damn gecko insurance. Dynaco's all mine.
We're starting in the back.
Is it just me, or does the Pontiac look a lot skinnier than the Ford?
Green flag is in the air. The track is clear from the
Like, this car just feels a lot thinner than the Ford did. Isn't Stanton Barrett in front of us? Isn't he a Ford? Yeah, it just, the shape of the car looks completely different. Oh my.
Those Goodyear Eagles.
I'm starting to regret signing with Morgan McClure Motorsports. And at the same time, Morgan McClure Motorsports is regretting signing me. No more of a professional than you are, crew chief.
56.
Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry.
Phoenix might be my worst track in this game. I'm starting to think it is. I'm half tempted to just destroy this car and get out of this shit equipment and go to the next race with some actual good equipment. Half tempted to do that.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
What a debut for Garth Allen in the 4 car. That being said, when I'm not plowing the wall down, I'm actually catching these guys in front of me. So if I can actually keep it out of the wall, I might have a decent finish. Like flex tape. Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna do it again.
Take care of the car as best you can, buddy. 29, 20.
I sawed this boat in half. Oh no. Come on! You gotta be kidding me! Yeah, you missed the wreck. We lost control on the backstretch because we blew a right front tire. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Is everybody pitting? Everybody is pitting. Thought I was gonna pull some strategy here.
Several of the crews now on the wall as the cars begin to make what should be scheduled pit stops. The field heading down pit road. A good chance for the teams to make changes. We'll see who can win the race within the race.
Oh, but we're going to end the year off good. After we get out of this race, Rockingham and Homestead are going to be good for us with some better equipment. We'll show Morgan McClure what we can actually do.
The leader paces the field back as we get ready for a restart here. Green flag is in the air.
Oh, we just came out in 33rd. Somehow, we actually made some spots from that high. Oh. Well, that gave us a little space to work with.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds.
I'm not really sure what Steve was thinking there.
Both sides.
Or what I was thinking, for that matter.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either. Take it easy on those tires.
Far inside. We're down a spot. Keep digging.
Give me Spencer on here.
All around.
If not, that's a shame. Oh! No. The serious car is not on here, unfortunately. Hello!
30. Number 30.
Why is Jeff Gordon back here?
Lock on you. Okay. Work the
Jerry! 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 Jerry!
trouble on the
What an exciting finish.
Wow, you know, you're right. That was an incredible finish to an even more incredible race. This NASCAR Winston Cup Series is so exciting to watch.
The 4-car finished towards the back of the field in this one.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
The 4-car is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
It certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. So long. We'll see you next week at the North Carolina Speedway.
We're just gonna forget that race happened. Okay, so now that actually gives us our good stuff. So, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna sell this shit, literal shit, and then watch. There's a method to my madness here. That leaves us with only one set of everything for the moment. But what we're going to do here, we're going to fire everybody here. We're going to hire the best ones that we can, and then we're going to start the process all over again. Okay, so for crew chief, definitely more. Engine builder. Definitely Anders. Chassis builder. And fabricator. Okay, now we got the best of the best, at least the best of what is available to us. And we're going to build some new ones for everything. Boom. And we still have 41,000 in the bank. Alright. Let's go to Rockingham with some good equipment and see what we can do. We have a car rating of 64. That might be the best car we've taken to a track yet. Well, if you're going to upload that, at least link my channel, so when people see my stupidity, they know where to go to bitch at me. Oh my! Not used to this much power. Speed and power. 21st. Oh, we really do have speed. Huh? What? What? No fucking way! Yes! Where did that speed come from?
North Carolina Speedway, otherwise known as the Rock side of today's NASCAR race, the Top Secret 400, right here on MRN. What makes the Rock so tough, Barney?
North Carolina is a fast track considering it's only a mile long. The corners are tricky though, and getting off them fast is the key to getting speed down the straightaways.
The Kodak Max Film Pontiac really needs a good finish in this race. He's
Damn
got a
right we
long way
do.
to go on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep
I'm
that car out of
proud
trouble
to
on
say
race
we
day.
have a
Maybe
fast
their luck will change
car
today.
and a fast driver. You damn right we
Red
do.
9 is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just
Cool.
to regain their confidence as a team.
You the man, Landon. She held that free too long. Oh, look at that beautiful Kodak number 4 car starting fifth.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Yes, it was. I don't know. Almost sounded like my singing.
Now, let's take a look at the starting lineup.
I don't know what to do starting this far up in the field. The question is, do we actually have the speed to be up here?
Still beside you. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. All clear, buddy.
Sure. Just drifted all the way through the corner. Hello! Hello! Here we come! Here we come! Oh, what are you doing, you blocking bitch, Elliott Sadler?
38 car.
Suck a dick.
60. Leader's right there.
P2, baby! Let's go!
The 24 car. Up high. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later. Okay, we're clear.
Okay, trying a little too hard.
Forward.
Reel it back. Hello, what are we doing?
That's not a good way to make friends out there. 25, 16. Leaders are getting away from you. 38 car is still there. Keep digging. Clear.
I want to know how Kenny Wallace is up here.
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Just 2 seconds back now. 2 seconds. Carlo. Okay, we're clear. I think he's starting to not like you. We're in third. Number 23.
He's shouting that shit. We're in third! He can't believe it either.
Catch up to the leader. Keep on it.
Keep on it. Ooh. Hi, Jeff.
It's up high. Clear all around. 43, 46.
Oh, Jeff. What are you doing brake checking me, buddy?
1 second.
I do believe I might be the fastest car on the track. I think we just cut 6/10 off of that lead that lap till Gordon screwed us over into 1. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw on the timing and scoring graphic.
Number 24 is putting a block on you. 24, 41. Let's get to work now. Leader's pulling away. You're in second place. You're clear.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, baby! I can smell that first win.
Right front tire's a little warm. Careful.
Oh, what? It just went straight. It would not turn.
The 24 car is going high. 24-43.
We're slower than the leaders, buddy. We gotta pick up some time.
Leaders or leader? Because I'm P2 and pulled away from everybody else. Tony's the only one giving me issues right now. That right front having issues is really making problems.
79.
We're starting to run away from you. Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action. We don't want him getting beside us. We're catching him, buddy. Stay with it.
Oh, no,
Leaders
no,
got
no!
you by 2 seconds.
Way too hard into one.
Yikes, careful, buddy.
The 12 car is gaining on you.
Hello, new man.
Your right rear tire's wearing down. Keep him behind you if you can.
25-62.
Get up on that wheel now. Let's go. Halfway on fuel. Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
24-26.
Running strong. Now let's work our way to the front.
You know, if we can keep running like this, we might actually get that championship in Season 3. That seems extremely fast for this career mode.
Inside. 25-19.
Gonna have to step it up to stay in this one.
All clear, buddy.
I think Tony's got us all covered, but I think I'm solidly a P2 car here.
Leaders are trying to drive away now. Let's get up there. Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader. Try to keep him behind you. Okay, buddy. We're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Damn right we are. We got a long way to go, but we're faster than him when I'm not plowing down the wall.
I'd like to see him stay back there. You're losing ground on the leaders.
Oh!
Seconds off the leads.
That might be what we needed right there.
Yellow down. The problem in turn number 1. An accident has brought out the yellow flag. The field now races back to the stripe. We're under caution after a problem in turn number 1.
Easy now. Gonna need some
I think we can make it if we pit here too. It'll be tight, but I think we can make it.
couple tenths a lap on us.
This could be our race. Quite possibly. Oh, everybody's pitting. Okay, so I guess we can make it from here.
Begin to make what should be scheduled pit stop. The field heading down pit road. Good make changes. We'll see who can win the race with
I
this
could save
race.
2 seconds not fixing the damage. I don't know if I want to do that though. Well, I guess we're fixing the damage. Probably going to lose some spots doing that, but as long as I'm hitting my marks, we're the fastest car on the track. So, hypothetically, this shouldn't make a lot of difference. Oh, are you out of here, Diecast? Alright, we'll see you tomorrow for what? What are we doing tomorrow? Train Sim World 2. Oh, sure. Let's just make contact with Michael. Alright, out and eighth. That's fine. We can deal with this. It's not terrible.
Pace car is off, the field bunches up, and we are back underway. Green flag is in the air on this restart, and the field races its way down towards turn number 1.
70, 77.
20 more.
The 30 car is right behind you. Car high. Up another spot.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Dig, baby, dig! Let's go!
24, 16.
Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. 1 second, just 1 second back.
Okay, we're clear.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
The 24 car is throwing a block on you.
Newman to the lead, Jarrett to second. We're all just gonna freight train Gordon.
23.
Oh, sorry, Gordon.
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
Number 24 up high. Clear on both sides. The 24 car is going to make it hard for you to get around him.
Oh, Gordon.
That's a textbook pass there. Good job.
Well, that was an easy pass.
24, 5.
Oh, Bobby. I thought I had him cleared. Sorry.
Leaders right in front of you. Save your tires.
Number
It'd
18.
be nice if we could get out of the wall.
The 9 car is inside.
Sorry, Jeff.
Okay, we're clear. The 24 car.
Alright, let's refocus. We can still get these guys. Doesn't matter what's happened here, we are still the fastest car on the track.
25, 63.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
What happened to Tony? I haven't even seen Tony anywhere around here. He must have lost a bunch of spots on that pit stop.
That's me
Sorry,
getting
Bill.
to the front. Keep it up. Just 2 seconds back now. 2 seconds.
All clear, buddy.
I'd be real surprised if he done tried something. Okay, let's get after these guys now. You're not making any friends out there.
You're clear.
He drove into me.
The 9 car is going low. Car low. Clear all around.
Oh, get that good run off. Let's go.
24, 5.
Keep coming. We're getting there. I'm clocking the leader at about 2 seconds ahead.
Clear on both sides.
Oh, come on, let's dig. We can still do this. We can still do this. Just gotta hit our marks.
Running strong. Now let's
no, 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 no!
He's not too happy with you. You gotta take better care of that car, man.
Okay. Refocus, come on.
The 9 car is looking low. 25.79.
Leader's out front by 3.5 seconds.
Okay, I don't know how we ended up down here.
Number 9 down low.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you. Your right rear tire's wearing down.
All clear, buddy.
Halfway on fuel.
The 18 car is down low. Number 18 is blocking. Clear. 25.90.
10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
Oh, come on, now we're just way tight off.
Win a race if there's no car to finish with.
Car inside. Clear on both sides.
See, an exit was our big strong point because we could get such a good run off. Now we're just super tight on exit. And it's killing any kind of speed that I have.
25.39.
Catch up to the leader. Keep on it. Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead. Let's get a new left rear tire.
24.29.
You're gaining on the leader.
And now, turn number 2 to the site. An accident.
Well,
Down the yellow flag.
that could change some things.
The field now makes its way back to the start-finish line, but in enough green over
Because I don't think that's going to end it. I think there's too many laps left.
24.19.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Keep digging.
No, it really doesn't.
About 4 seconds on the leader.
Okay, we can still do this.
Pace car is off, the field bunches up, and we are back underway. Green flag is in the air, our set is restarted, and the field races its way down towards turn number 1.
71.36. Got one down low. Someone got by you. Let's go out.
It just won't turn now. It will not turn.
Number 22 down low.
Careful, fuel's getting low.
Clear all around. No one inside. 26.74.
There's a 3-second margin between you and the leader.
Okay, we're clear. Number 29 up high. 24.42.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. White flag next time by.
You know what they say, pal.
Jimmy!
Rubbin's racing.
Son of a bitch! No, 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 no! No! Why?
Worn tires won't help us. Be careful.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. But
All that speed to end up 42nd. I didn't. It got tied off, and I'd let off and tried to get out of it, and it wouldn't turn at that point. It was essentially driving itself at that point. So who won that? Newman. Newman's back in the points lead by 30, heading into the finale. Garth Jones. Tomorrow at 8, Train Sim World 2.
Works his way out the corner. Here he comes to the line. Green flag is in the air. The clock has started, and this qualifying run is underway. He heads down into the turns, looking for a fast lap.
Across the stripe. This is the lap that counts. This is the one they need if they want to start up front. He heads down into the turn. The final lap of qualifying. He needs a good run here.
Looks like we'll need to take a break.
Well, it's not last, but I have a feeling we're not going to have the same speed this week that we did last week.
Welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Ford 400. I'm here with Barney Hall. NASCAR ran its first race here in 1999. What do you think of this track?
Well, Joe, this track has changed a lot this year. It's still wide, but they've added banking to the turns. Used to be very flat here, so these drivers probably will spend the first few laps getting accustomed to the new design.
That car of Elliott Sadler sure is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the most interesting paint schemes in all of NASCAR. You certainly don't have any trouble picking him out on the racetrack, and that's what a sponsor is after.
The Cheerios Dodge is having some trouble in the points this year.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
The Kodak Max Film Pontiac has not had the finishes he's hoped for in the past couple races.
Oh, he
Yeah,
definitely
don't
wants to turn
say.
things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Wow. Barney's got some confidence in us all of a sudden. Ooh, Tony's running a throwback. Fittingly, Newman and Tony are on the front row.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup. Ryan.
Got one eye. The 22 car is coming line. Okay, we lost a spot. They're on both sides.
Copy.
Clear. Got one down low. 32.59.
Come on, you can do better.
We dropped back a spot. Let's push it. You're clear.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
Car high. Way to get around it, buddy. Clear on both sides.
Good lap. Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
Run out low. Clear. Got one outside. Number 31 is inside.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
All clear, buddy.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
68.
Keep it up. Great lap.
And I think, as I'm looking at timing and scoring here, I do believe we are actually faster than the leader, just slightly. We are catching them.
Still there.
It's not very quickly. It's like a tenth or two every lap.
Still beside you. Make it easy.
And we've got a bunch of cars to get through before we get there.
Picked off another position.
We don't want him getting beside us.
The 19 cars all over your back bumper.
That lap we lost a little.
Up a little. The right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
And now it wants to go straight.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
32.14.
We need a little more speed.
The 10 car is up high. That's one more day. You're clear. No one inside. Three wide. Still beside you. 32.1.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
Hold it steady. Three wide.
The right rear's getting worn. Keep an eye out.
Hold your line. He's still there. Okay. We lost a spot. All clear, buddy.
Guess we're starting into pit stops. I'm a little confused why they're actually using the access road, though. I feel like I'm going to gain a lot of time on them because I'm not going to use the access road.
32.67.
Get back on it. We're losing time. Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader. Stay alert.
You're clear. He's inside. Okay, we're clear. Off high.
Oh, sorry, Elliot.
The 38 car is down low. Still beside
It's like
you.
everybody else is going to pit this lap. They're already getting in formation to go down pit road.
Gas left.
33.7.
Is there something wrong with your car? That lap was off your pace.
You're clear. Car entering the track ahead.
Some of the leaders are coming in together. He's pretty much at it with you.
The 20 car is coming up quick. 33.63.
Get up on that wheel now. Let's go.
Number 20 is down low.
Oh, sorry, Tony.
We're clear.
You're running your race and I'm running mine.
Off high.
Okay, now we are going to pit this time.
You're clear. The 32 car up high. Somewhat.
Yeah, we did gain a little bit on Elliott there, so you not using the access road I think definitely helped. Okay, so we should be good. I'm sure our pit crew is going to lose us some time here, though, so we're going to lose everything we just gained not using the access road. Welcome back, Landon.
As the driver hits his mark, the crew will go around. They'll go to the right side first, change right side tires. 1 can of racing fuel going in. The crew will now swing over to the left side. This will be a 4-tire stop. 4 tires and 2 cans of 76 racing fuel. That was a clean stop. No mistake.
Yep, Kurt came in behind us and is leaving ahead of us, so we definitely lost time there.
Off high.
Save your tires.
Okay, I guess we're just going to cut out through the grass. Sorry, Kenny.
23 is right behind you. Okay, we're clear.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
64 8. Go down low. That pass was for position. Nice job. Clear all around.
There's some leaders coming in. That was your best lap of the day.
You just ran out of stupid jokes.
Laps left.
Off high. The 1 car is gaining on you. Okay, we're clear.
Where were we when we came into pit? Like when pit stop started, weren't we like 18th? I think. Well, but that was... I don't think we'd gotten all the way up to 12th before pit stop started, did we? I'm sorry.
Top 20. Carlo. Okay, we're clear.
Run some more like that one. We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks and be smooth.
All right, we're in the top 20. The 5 car is still there. Careful. Number 5 has got a run on you. Clear.
Alright, we made it into the top 20. You know what? I would be satisfied with this, because this top 20 is a definite improvement over where we've been running. Even though we had a chance to win at Rockingham last week, top 20 is still an improvement.
31.95.
Awesome lap.
Got one down low. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Clear. Car high.
Yeah, I didn't mean for it to go this long, but I wanted to finish this season before we hopped off tonight.
Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
All clear, buddy. 32.40.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? 5, buddy. 5 to go. Save your tires. Halfway on gas.
32.27.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Your left front tire's a little worn. That was a great lap, buddy.
Number 15 is passing low.
Is he now? You sure about that? Oh no, no, no!
Is outside. Stay calm.
Ooh, it's getting a little slidey.
You're clear.
Good lap.
Oh.
Hitting those marks.
Gordon just disappeared out of existence.
Next time by.
So that's another spot.
And now, just one lap to go. One to go in the lead.
think we can get Johnny here before the end, too.
32:47.
Wow, you're fast. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to
Maybe
be
not.
fast, buddy.
42 card down low. Someone got by you. Let's go after it. Clear.
Johnny! You blocking motherfucker!
Easy on the bumping, buddy.
Oh, Jamie.
Still there.
Oh, Jamie.
Keep him behind.
And then Ricky got by me. All because Johnny Benson, you blocking motherfucker.
Down low.
Good, get in the wall. It's what you deserve. Blocked me all the way to the fucking apron.
Just kind of got lost in the shuffle there, didn't we?
A rare caution-free race.
I'll take a
You know
top
what's pretty
20.
Amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR
True
Winston Cup
talent.
drivers.
The 4-car has begun a new rivalry on the racetrack.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
We're out of time here at MRN. We hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you next time.
Okay. So that ends Season 2. Let's get everything set up for Season 3, and then that'll be the end of it tonight. I don't remember what all we need to do here. I think, actually, let's... Oh, right. I can't build anything new till he's done with that. Okay. And this still has 2 races left. Okay. Let's see. And I do believe... Let's see who won Homestead and won the championship. Newman won Homestead. Newman won out the last 3 races. He went on a tear to win the championship by 73 points. Kudos, Ryan Newman. GG. That's awesome. What did we get our stats up to? We got our average finish up to 37th. Where did we end up in points? 41st. We never did catch Stanton Barrett. 8 points off of Stanton Barrett. You gotta be kidding me. If we'd actually run where we were supposed to at Rockingham, we would have at least gotten past Stanton Barrett. That's annoying. Alright, new season. Yes. Bill Elliott retired! Replaced by Chase Montgomery. And Ken Schrader retired. Replaced by Stanton Barrett. Okay. That's interesting. No. Alright, see you, wrestling. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Okay, and we should be good there. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. So, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. We will see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, for Train Sim World 2. Peace.